Welcome back. So in the previous lecture, we turned this image into beautiful video without writing any prompt. This time we are going to write a basic prompt. So the prompt structure of image to video is different than the text to video. So if you look at the structure, first you have your image, second you have your motion. So you can write anything that you want to change in your video. So for example, I'm going to type a basic prompt. So I just typed this simple prompt, ocean waves splashing onto the car. Let's add a comma and we can write making car wet. Now let's click to generate this clip. Now if you want multiple changes, then you can add a comma and then describe second change. If you want third change, again add a comma and describe your third change. So the video is now generated and here we have the result with the basic prompt. And as you can see guys, it generated what we asked for him to generate. We have ocean waves splashing onto the car, making car wet. Now let's look at some example of image to video basic prompt. As you can see guys, by using this image without any prompt, we got this result. Now if you describe something in your image, you will get different result according to your prompt. As you can see guys, I typed this prompt and basically this is the prompt that I used to generate this image and we got different result than the previous. In this version we got this result, but if you type a prompt, if you describe something, it will make that changes in your video. This is another example of basic prompt. As you can see, I used this image and I typed everyone start hugging each other. And we got this result. Now in this example, I used this image. I type man running in a cyberpunk city wearing a cyberpunk style suit. This is what we got. Now this is another example with the same image, but this time I just type man running from big explosion happening in the background. And this is what we got. As you can see, this is crazy. Now in this example, I use this image and I type giant slime fall from the ceiling and cover the man's body. And this is what we got. Now in this example, again I use that same image, but this time I typed person running towards camera. A giant robot is chasing him in a cyberpunk style. This is what we got. Now we have another example of this image. This time I type room is getting darker very fast and person head is on fire lighting the room after. And as you can see, we got this crazy result. Now sometime if you recreate your video, you will get bad result. As you can see guys, I try to recreate that robot chasing me video and every time I'm getting different result. Now we have this example with this image which I created by using Microsoft Designer. I just type knife cutting apple into 2 pieces. This is what we got. Now with this image, I type man running away from the robot that following him and this is what we got. Now we have another recreation of this prompt but with this image. As you can see guys, we got this result which is not great. Now we have this example by using this image which I use this without any prompt example. This time I type everyone start fighting fast. So as you can see guys, these robots are fighting very fast. So by typing a single keyword, it will change your whole video. In this recreation, I just removed the fast and this time as you can see guys, we got different result. Now with this same image, I type my running away from the tsunami arriving from the background and this is what we got. Now we have another example. This is my image. I just type person standing behind him, a volcano explode. And as you can see guys, this is the volcano. Now I use this image which I also created by using Microsoft Designer. Camera slowly pan to the screen. And as you can see guys in this example, the kid moved with the camera as well. Now in my second recreation of this image, I just type a cinematic camera movement. Camera is slowly panned towards monitor. And this is what we got. Now we have the third recreation of this image. A cinematic camera movement. Camera is slowly zooming in toward TV screen. And this is what we got. So as I told you earlier, recreation make your videos better.